everybody. Welcome to this week's Down Home with Tina. I'm your host, Tina Thompson, and I'm so excited, as I always am each and every week. I'm like a little kid that goes into a candy store, and I'm just,
like
I can't
Christmas
wait
for
to
Tina.
get to talk and chat. And it's like Christmas for me. Speaking of Christmas, okay, Dan Booz is with me. You just made me go, whew. Okay, I just have to say this. Christmas is out in the stores.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Christmas in July. Nope, it is actually August, but, know, I was like, wow.
Not surprised.
I am. I mean, I saw Thanksgiving, bam,
Yeah.
and then bam, Christmas, and it's a lot of bamming going on, and I'm kind of like, I'm just not sure about that.
I saw Halloween stuff last month, so I'm not gonna...
So you're not the least bit surprised. See, Dan equals me out because I'm like, whoa, and Dan's just like, no, I'm not surprised at all. No, I love it. I love it. I've gotten to know Dan. Dan Booz is with the Millersport Sweet Corn Festival, the Millersport Lions Club, and they host that every year, and I've got so much to talk about that. But I do have my PQ because I have positive quotes that I love to share, and of course this one has to do with Lions Club because it is by Helen Keller. And I didn't memorize it, so I do have it right here for everybody. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. And that is one of my favorite quotes because I truly believe that.
That's a great
and
quote.
She's an amazing woman. And Dan, I think that what the Lions Club, what they do overall is just pretty amazing. He is the public relations and also the marketing assistant, marketing and public relations for the Millersport Sweet Corn Festival. And what a huge event you guys have every year. Tell us, if you will, about the Lions Club, what they do in our community.
Well, the Lions Club is actually the largest world's nonprofit organization in the world. So our goal is we are the Knights for the Blind. Mm-hmm. So we help those who are not able to see. We offer eyeglasses, eye exams, eye surgeries, and we even offer the Pilot Dogs program, the dogs to help those who cannot see. So that's our biggest asset we do. We also help those in our community, whether it's somebody who may not have money to pay electric bill, water bill, heating bill, whatever they need, food on the table. So we do help in those areas as well.
Yeah, and you guys, this is your biggest event, and you have had it for how many years now?
This is 73 years.
Oh, wow.
73.
The history of it. Why did the Millersport Lions Club decide to even want to offer this to the community?
Well, back in 1946 when the club started, it was common back then for Lions, when you started a club, you needed a profit, to find a way to make a profit to help those in need. Mm-hmm. So we started in 1946 with the Sweet Corn Festival. We had no idea that it was going to get this large as it is now, which it's still good, for the size, but that's a common thing is a lot of lions in this area, they have a profit, the way for them to make a profit, whether is they participate in our festival or they have their own festival or their own fundraisers. So
what makes your festival so unique compared to all of the other festivals, even if it's not a Lions Club festival? What do you have, those folks that are there, those vendors? Who are they, Dan?
Well, we do have a lot of great festivals in Fairfield County. We really do.
Yes.
And I'm not saying ours is better than anybody's because it's not, but our festival is nonprofit.
So that keeps you separate kind of from what others are. Yeah, that's what makes you unique and different.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have all of our booths that are nonprofit. They're churches, other civic organizations, other Lions clubs, schools. Mm-hmm. So know that when you do come out to the Corn Festival, you're helping another civic organization. You're helping someone else provide money for their goal, their organization. It's not going to someone's pocket.
And Dan, the Sweet Corn Festival, it is a free event, isn't it?
Yes, it's free admission, always been free admission. We only charge $10 for parking.
Yeah. With how many legally you can get into your vehicle.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Well, that's always a funny question because I just had somebody ask me the other day if they could bring their camper up and camp out there for a couple of days.
What'd you say?
Absolutely.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I'm like, probably not. Yeah, you can.
If they were willing to pay, we said, sure, why not?
That's funny. That's funny. Oh, no. It's going to be a campground going on. No, I'm just kidding. You guys, you begin this year's on it, and every year you begin it on a Wednesday. I know that you're
Right.
setting up way before then, but Wednesday night is the official kickoff. And what is that kickoff?
It's always the grand parade. It starts at 6 o'clock. We have over 100 units in the parade that features 18 high school marching bands. And it also includes the High State School for the Blind. They've always been a participant in the last few years. We're always happy to have them there. So yeah, it's a very large parade, very good parade. Our community loves it. So we appreciate everybody that comes out for the parade.
You know, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I don't know if I even realized this, and all the times that I've chatted with you before, I think it was my first parade because I was a cheerleader. I wasn't in the band.
Okay.
I wasn't talented enough to play an instrument. I really wanted to. I tried, but nope, can't carry a tune in a bucket. I can't play a tune anywhere.
Yeah.
And I can kind of maybe dance, but that's just to each his own on what they think about that. But anyways, I think it was my first parade that I had ever walked in.
I heard a lot of
chanted
people that
in
have
years
said
ago.
that. That was my first parade because it's right at the beginning of the school year. So
Yeah, I think it was my first ever and one of my only. I mean, I was in a couple of others, but I don't recall because you offer this and it is the schools that is the big thing. How many different schools do you invite every year? As many as you can?
well, it's always been right around that same number. It's usually the same ones. The 17 majority of the Fairfield County schools are in them. We have some Lincoln County schools in there, and we have some Perry County schools in them. So it's always been that number. We've had some that have dropped off for a couple years. So, but we're always willing to add more. If there's a high school band that's out there that's interested, they can always contact us.
You also have the pageant.
That's correct. On Thursday night, we have the Queen's Pageant, which features those 17 high school girls that participate in the pageant. They compete for the Queen and the court.
Yes, and that's because it's the bands, though. That's the only way those girls get to participate in that pageant is if their band is there. They're representing their school in their band, right?
Right.
Awesome. And so many other things going on for that.
Right. We still have the corn eating contest. We still have bluegrass music. We still have the cloggers. We have the square dancers. Friday night we have Ronnie Millsap that performs at 8:30, and then on Saturday night we have John Anderson.
Yeah.
At also at 8:30. So we have some great entertainment this year.
Country stuff going on. No, I don't dance like this either, I promise. No. And it is, once again, it's free, or you can think of it as $10.
Right.
And you want to go out and you want to support such a great cause for this.
Mm-hmm.
And those folks who do come out, does it help to pay towards the band for next year as well?
It does.
The big event?
Yes, it does. I mean, the money, we have a budget each year, but the money does help us prepare for next year.
Okay, so we're going to talk about seating because there is limited seats for
Correct.
the big entertainment for Friday and Saturday night. When are folks allowed to come out and set up and take seat?
Well, we open up 5 o'clock Friday night. We open up on Saturday at 11, but I've seen people there before 11. I've seen people there before 5, setting up, saving seats. So we do have limited seating. We have about 2,500 chairs. We do provide, but you are allowed to bring your own chair. So
Good.
come early if you want a good seat, but there's not a bad seat in that house to see the entertainment.
Right. Okay, so what are some of the rules, Dan, that folks don't know about? Are there allowed to be pets? Is there alcohol or anything like that allowed?
No outside alcohol allowed. We don't allow pets. We do ask you, unless it is a service animal, we do ask you to please keep your pets at home. That is not a place for them. But most important, we want you to come out and have a great time.
Yep. You're helping the Millersport Lions Club and the Sweet Corn Festival by paying for parking. You're also, when you purchase food there or drinks, you're also helping other nonprofits. So it's kind of just like a win-win for everybody. And then you
It's
get
a
your belly
win-win.
full and
Right.
you get fun, great, free entertainment. And
Exactly.
you have different kinds of races. I know that Dan's going to come back with me here in just a bit, but I'm so excited, Dan, and I have you to thank, but again, he's going to be back. I've got a guest coming up that she is, because their band is going to be performing performing and walking throughout the parade route is the Ohio State School for the Blind. And Yolanda Johnson is going to be here, and she's going to share with us a little bit about what they do and how they do it and what that all about it. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. Folks, don't go anywhere. More with Dan in a bit. He'll be here with Trivia Time with Tina, and you're watching Down Home with Tina.
At Dagger Law, we have more than 110 years of combined expertise in nearly every part of law.
What I think sets us apart from any other law firm is our ability to work together.
With us, you're getting a trusted partner, in addition to a team who can help you with a growing business, changing family, planning your future, or dealing with land issues.
It's a challenge every day, and you meet an awful lot of nice people.
Your case matters. We'll take the time and the energy to ensure that you have quality experience, quality representation.
Whatever you need, we have a lawyer who can help. Dagger Law. Local, trusted, experienced.
Hi again, everybody. Welcome to the high school football game of the week. I'm Jaron Stewart alongside Tim Shoemaker. Tonight, we've got a great one for you. The Bloom Carroll Bulldogs.
We had a great week of practice. Even in the rain and the weather, we had a great week of practice.
Schneider, lots of running room to midfield. He's gone. Ryan Schneider down the near sideline for a touchdown for the Aces.
We have a hold on the offense, number 20. That penalty will be declined. They'll bring up fourth down.
We're going to give you this game ball here because you're a Tiberios fan of the game, and thanks for being here, Jacob.
Thank you.
The Polar Bears are your OAC tournament champions, first time since 2009. What an exciting finish for the Ohio Northern Polar Bears.
Very proud of this trophy because you've earned it.
Welcome back to Down Home with Tina. I'm Tina Thompson, and I've got a guest here who, boy, what a special guest she is, and I'm so excited, and she doesn't know this. I like to surprise some folks sometimes, just that I get to highlight folks every week on my show. And Yolanda, I'm so honored to have the opportunity to speak with you, and folks are going to get to find out a little bit about what you do. And she's going to be my person this week to get a little something, and I will go ahead and welcome her, Yolanda Johnson. She is the band director from Ohio State School for the Blind, and they perform at the Millersport Sweet Corn Festival. And I'm not quite sure how many years that they've been going to the Millersport Sweet Corn Festival, but I know that when I started a few years ago hosting the parade that they were there, so I know it's been at least a few years. But they do so many more things than just that. So, the visually impaired, the Ohio State School for the Blind. I've got a special place in my heart. I know I told you on the phone when I first spoke with you that I had a great aunt who she became visually impaired, actually blind, when she was a teenager. And I don't remember the details. She was my great aunt many years ago, and sometimes I'm like, Mom, what's that story again? Well, when I was really little, we lived at my grandma's, and that's where she lived. Was at my grandma's house, and so we were around her all the time. As a matter of fact, my middle name is her first name, so Louise, so Tina Louise, and I had a special bond with her. I mean, my mom also, not only did we stay with her when we were little, but my mom would have her to her place, our house, on the weekends, so that way she was a regular part of my life and in it on a regular basis. I feel that she taught me compassion at a young age. I learned to know what it was like if somebody, kind of looked differently or did different things, or, some folks, some kids, I've never, ever, ever, ever looked at anybody any different than I am. And that's what I think that taught me. And I'm just going to let you go, and we're going to get to you now. I want to talk and find out about the Ohio State School for the Blind. What a great thing to offer the kids. When did the actual band begin?
So the band began in 2005. The founder actually started it because the deaf school, who's our sister school around the corner, they had a football team. And so we would go over there and play for their football games. They don't currently have a football team anymore because most of the kids are playing soccer now.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we still go over and we play for basketball games. And the band has continued, and we go and we play around Columbus, play at a lot of different high school football games like Columbus Academy. And then we also go to band shows.
Okay.
Local parades, of course.
Okay. And you also get the opportunity to travel.
Yes.
Like really travel.
Yes. So in 2010, the band did the Rose Bowl. And then we also do a lot of Lions Club International parades. This year we have a special trip. We are going to perform at the Outback Bowl in Tampa, Florida. So the kids will get to do a parade there on New Year's Eve. And then they will also perform with a bunch of other schools during the halftime of the football game.
Yolanda, how many kids are in the band?
Currently, we have about 25, which has grown a little bit. When I first started, we were between 15 to 17. So, my goal is to get to 30 at some point.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
And each child, what makes the band a different kind of band? I mean, because it is, of course, the Ohio State School for the Blind band. So are all of the students visually impaired?
Yes, we are the only band in the world that has complete visual impairments. Some of our students are fully blind. Some of them have low vision, and all the students are legally blind. In addition, some of the kids also have cognitive or physical disabilities on top of their visual impairment.
And what do you feel this does for the kids to get the opportunity to play in a band?
It gives them a chance to just feel like kids. That's the biggest thing that I take away from it. I want them to have the experiences that other kids in other schools are having, to not feel that they are different, that they can go out and do just as great a job as the other kids.
Do each of these kids have and get their own instrument, or do you guys supply the instruments for them?
Currently, we supply the instruments for the kids. They're able to rent them from the school. Most of that comes from donations from people in the community.
And that's exactly where I'm leading that to. Yes. So folks who really have a passion in wanting to help kids to get the opportunity to play music where they wouldn't otherwise, how do they give those donations to the school?
They can reach out directly to the school's face page or the web page, or the band actually also has a couple different social media accounts through Facebook or our band website. Just contact me or contact the school. And we could definitely use it because the band is growing and the instruments wear out. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true too. You got to maintenance them and stuff. Yolanda, why did you decide to do and take on a job such as this?
When I first saw the posting for a blind marching band, I had to check it out. It's like, it's the greatest thing. I loved marching band. I was in the Ohio State marching band. And,
wow!
It just had such a huge impact on my life. So I wanted to find out how it impacted the other kids. And when I got there, I just fell in love with the school. It's an amazing place. It's like no other place I've worked at.
Really?
It's literally like a family there. Everybody looks out for the kids. Everybody takes care of them, and it's just the greatest place that I can think of to work.
Oh, I think that is awesome. You do have volunteers that do walk with the students. Is it sometimes their parents in the band?
Most of our volunteers are actually community members. We only have 2 currently that are parents, and we are definitely always looking for more
volunteers.
Yeah, yes. To be a volunteer, all you have to do is submit a background check, because we are run by the state of Ohio.
Sure.
So we have to have background checks. And it's very easy. If you can walk, we always say, then you can be trained to be a marching assistant.
And what is the commitment as far as time?
So we rehearse once a week on Thursday nights from 5:30 to 7:30. And then 2 weekends per fall season, we'll have events. And then, our big trips if we have a big trip.
Okay, that's what, So, of course, you're going to have to make sure that you're available for those as well.
And if there is a time when you are unavailable, as long as you let us know, then we are very flexible with working. We understand that people have lives and they have other commitments.
Yeah, but if you can be there for everything, because they probably build a bond with those students as well, because they're trusting them.
We have, sorry, I didn't mean
No, go ahead.
We have a lot of assistants that have been with the band for 10, 11, 12 years, which is, since we first started. So it's like once they get there and they just form these relationships with the kids and they become members of their family, and the community members become members of our family.
Yeah. Oh, so how old are the students then? Because I think that the Ohio State School for the Blind, their ages are just a little bit higher. Is that it?
Actually, the school is K-12, and then there is an extension program for students to come back after they've graduated to learn work skills. The band is actually very young. Our youngest member is 11 years old.
Oh, wow.
And then our oldest member is 19. So we run the band from 7th through 12th grade.
Well, I want to thank you and commend you for what you do, and also there are a couple of sponsors as well, but it's a little bit of something that we just want to thank you again for all that you do and giving your love and your kindness and caring for the kids. I'm just emotional. I told you I got a little bit of a special in my heart of what you do, and this is a gift certificate by Walker Shoe Center in Lancaster towards a pair of shoes or whatever they have in the store. And then this is Ale House, $18.90 a little certificate. You can go downtown Lancaster and get yourself a little bite to eat. $20 certificate. And we just thank you. Oh, and cookies. I made cookies. Don't have Martina make cookies today. So I hope you enjoyed those as well. And thank you. Keep on doing what you're doing. You are a blessing. Folks, don't go anywhere. And again, if you want to volunteer, make sure you get in contact with the Ohio State School for the Blind. But I'm going to come back, and so is Dan Booz with Millersport Sweetcorn Festival. You're watching Down Home with Tina.
Hi, I'm Amanda Wattenberg, Regional Director at Ohio Guidestone. Do you or does someone you know have a substance abuse disorder? Have you been thinking about getting help, but don't know where to start? It takes a lot of courage to ask for help, but it's the most important step you can take. If you think you know everything that's available in Fairfield County, think again. Like other chronic diseases, addiction can be managed successfully. Treatment enables people to counteract addiction's powerful, disruptive effects on the brain's behavior and regain control of their lives. Even if it takes multiple attempts, treatment does work and people do recover from addiction every day. So keep trying because your life matters. You matter, and we're here to help. Call 211 and ask for the treatment resources available right here in Fairfield County.
This message is brought to you by the Fairfield County Adam H. Board.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
The Frank E. Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our 2 locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster or 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Welcome back to Down Home with Tina. I'm Tina Thompson. Dan Booz, he is the Assistant Public Relations and Marketing of the upcoming Millersport Sweetcorn Festival. How many years have you been doing it, Dan?
Almost 20.
Holy!
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's called commitment.
Yeah, this is my 18th year, I believe, yeah.
Yes.
It's been a long time. It's hard to believe it's been almost 18 years.
It flies by, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you love the most about being a part of the Millersport Sweetcorn Festival and the Lions Club?
I just love making a difference.
Awesome.
You know, I love making a difference in our community, in our organization. It's all that matters to me. You know, I like volunteering, and I actually enjoy working with the members of the club. Yeah. They're all good people, and we all have a good time picking on each other, teasing each other, but most part we love each other and we love working with each other.
Kind of like a family.
Yes. I call my Lions family.
Aww.
So.
And folks who want to become a member, they can do so, or how does that work?
Yeah, they can, you know, there's several clubs in Fairfield County. But if you're interested in Millersport Lions Club, you can always find us on Facebook at Millersport Ohio Lions Club for more information.
Okay, again, when is the Miller Sports Weekend Festival?
August 28th through the 31st.
And they also have not only entertainment and all of that, but they also have some races.
Yeah, we have a very special race we have on Saturday afternoon, and that is the outhouse race.
Will you kind of elaborate on this and tell us a little more about this outhouse race? I have been fascinated with this race for I don't know how many years.
You never
and I've never been in it.
Oh my.
No.
Wow, we got to get you in it. So the outhouse race is an outhouse that's on wheels. There's nothing in it, but
a person.
Besides a person,
yeah.
There's a seatbelt in there.
And a toilet.
And a toilet,
thing.
yeah. So you sit there, and you have one person, or two people on the outside, and they take you from one end of the sidewalk to another, and whoever is the fastest wins. So there's times it's tipped.
I was going to ask, has it ever tipped over?
But we actually have somebody from the club down on the other end trying to stop it from tipping. So, but it's a unique event.
Yeah, it sounds like it. That's why I've always thought it was fascinating. There's also, isn't there a 5K run?
There is a 5K. This is our 30th year, the Ken Keener Classic. You can still sign up for that. Visit our website at sweetcornfest.com to sign up.
And reminder to everybody who's going to be the big performers for Friday and Saturday night, Dan.
Friday night is Ronnie Millsap, and Saturday night is John Anderson.
And we are going to have trivia time with Tina now. And I try not to have easy questions, but I sometimes end up doing that. Maybe we'll do a couple of questions, but I'm going to let you only do one spin because I'm not going to make it to where I get the pie in the face. It is kind of funny. And Dan was like, no, he wasn't all in for the whole pie in the face thing. And you know what? I totally respect that. And what am I doing? I don't even know how to set this thing up today. You know what we do here at Down Home with Tina? We make mistakes. And we put games together backwards sometimes. But that's what life is.
What matters, right?
Life is sometimes you fall.
Right.
Or you go with the pie like in the face, dirt in the face, bam. But we get back up again then.
You got to get back up. Right.
And we just wipe off the dirt or whatever might be on our face and we just keep on trucking.
Right.
And we keep on going. Because life is too short not to keep trying and believing in yourself. And that's another one of my messages. I had my PQ at the beginning. And we're going to do this, but you know what I do before I do ask you the question? I do want to make sure that folks, you can tune in to CLN Spectrum 1021, and the show will air Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10 a.m., 4 p.m., and 7 p.m. You can check it out on CLN. It is Hometown Connection on YouTube, and then my Facebook, Down Home with Tina. So now we're going to do our question. Is it going to be an easy question? Yeah, because I don't know. I've known you, and I got to come up with a question that's Millersport sweet corn related. Okay, maybe I won't on this one. Do I like to run and jog? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good answer. You got that one right. Okay. Because, see, I got to challenge him a little bit more because he knows a little more about me than some.
No, don't ask that same question to me because that would be no.
You're funny. Then, okay, so the other one. What is my favorite race at the Miller Sports Weekend Festival? Though I've not participated in any races at the Miller Sports Weekend Festival. What would be my favorite race?
Oh, boy.
This is just not really that tough.
The
but it was
race?
a question, yes.
Okay, that's good. It was a toss-up between outhouse and 5K.
Right, and you did just answer because I do like to run, right? I do.
Yeah,
yes,
that was tough because I'm like,
it kind of was because that
could have been a trick question.
I kind of did that to you, didn't I? And I didn't even mean to. I do those things sometimes. That's funny.
That was a good trick question.
It was. Boy, I'm tricky. I'm a little sneaky pants, aren't I? Okay, if you'll go ahead and spin that, we're going to see how many times I click. And I want to go ahead while he spins, thank my sponsors. I want to thank Donald Law Office, and I also want to thank Huddle Tire Company, Ale House 1890, Walker Shoe Center, Lancaster Parks and Rec, Fairfield County Veteran Service Commission, and Ditmar's Sales and Service. Great folks. That's the reason why I can be here and do Down Home with Tina each and every week. It's 2. I'm not that worried, but I'm a little worried because
too. I don't want to see. I do not want to see a pie on her face.
You don't? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna let you count. Who do I give the camera? How do I look with big ears? 1.
she did get it with one.
I know.
Not too bad, though. Not too bad.
That's okay. Folks, I want to thank you so much for listening. Have a great week. Dan, thank you so much for being here. I've got
Tina,
cookies for you. You're awesome. Millersport Sweet Corn Festival and the Lions Club is awesome with everything that they do. God bless, and I'll see you next week. Good day.